Hello Pisces, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your monthly reading for February. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could play out at any point in time. This could have already happened, is happening right now, or is about to happen. So please only take with you what resonates, leave behind the rest. Also keep in mind this is for any major Pisces placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. And so if this message doesn't resonate, I do encourage you to check your other signs and placements. For me, personally, my Pisces Rising always resonates lately with any readings that I choose to view. Pisces, solitude and reflection. That was the big energy, I feel, the big message for my Pisces collective. Solitude and reflection are going to be your greatest allies in the energies right now. So your dreams, your intuition, third eye, everything is kind of expanding. I feel the energy for my Pisces collective is very fertile at this time. It just felt like living in multiple parallel worlds at one time. So maybe experiencing unity consciousness. I know the third eye pressure for me has been massive for the last couple of days. You need to take advantage of this fertile energy. And so I feel this is a very strong message for Pisces rising, although it is for any major Pisces placements, because you would have your 12th house in Aquarius, where all of this Aquarian energy is kind of playing out right now collectively. And so take advantage of this fertile energy. This is the perfect time to plant those seeds for massive growth and massive expansion moving forward into the age of Aquarius. And so I feel you're getting to the root of all of these past life blocks, these spiritual blocks, because your 12th house, if you're a Pisces rising, would be your house of spirituality and the Aquarian energy. And so it is this energy of creative excellence, I feel, being made manifest with the Pisces collective. So how can you let your intuition guide you right now? Your intuition is going to be your greatest ally. And so that's why I feel solitude and reflection is what is needed right now, because you are about to manifest exactly everything that you need, exactly what it is that you've prayed for. So keep planting those seeds, Pisces. I feel there's sparks flying all around you, all of these ideas. It was like the Eight of Wands in fast forward motion coming at me, tapping into the Pisces collective. I was also shown this energy of love at first sight. I was taken to the energy of the Vesica Pisces. And so this is the energy of two people, two energies, two circles coming together, merging, uncovering, and creating a third energy. So the conception or the birthing of something new, a new relationship, love at first sight. I also was shown this energy of turning out the lights, lighting a candle, and a flame appearing. And so I think a surprise flame is going to be showing up, coming up here, Pisces. A very deep, intimate, memorable connection, but it does come with a warning. Do not let anybody take advantage of your generosity, Pisces. That was very loud with my guides tapping into your collective energy. Before jumping in with the cards, I'd like to mention I am offering another 5-week online tarot class. If you would like to learn the tarot from me, I'd love to have you join the class. The next class is running from March the 12th until April the 9th, I believe it is. And it's going to run every Tuesday at noon and at 6 p.m. The times are Eastern Standard Time, and so that's why I did the two options. So if you would like to do the class, I'd love to have you join me. There's going to be a video card above for you to join, or an option below to check out the link below. There's also a link below if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. I'd like to get that booked in for you. And now there is an option to join the membership side of the channel, where I go live every Thursday at noon. And we're going to talk about different aspects of the twin flame journey, the spiritual journey. We're going to do card pulls. It's just going to be a fun, safe place for us to grow as a tribe, as a soul family, for us to learn about the journey and work together in a more intimate setting. 444 on the timer. So you are divinely protected. I feel there is a divine connection here that is divinely protected coming together, Pisces. So let's jump in with the cards. And let's see what else needs to come through for you. I'm a Pisces rising, so I'm excited to see what comes through. When I do these messages, the energy comes through me. I got to go back and watch because I don't even remember half the time what comes out of my mouth in these energy readings. Okay, forget who you are. And that was loud in the daily message I recorded earlier today. So you are letting all of this old conditioning fall away. I might be talking to a divine feminine stepping into her leadership path. Releasing all of the past memories that no longer serve you. And then we get a moment's regret. It's a Tower card. And then the 41. So I think you're releasing a period of nostalgia. Maybe you've been sitting in this energy of idealizing the past with somebody that might have broke your heart. But I feel release any fear that you made a mistake. The universe doesn't make mistakes, right? Anything that is removed out of our lives is for a higher purpose or a higher reasoning. The universe never makes mistakes. So I don't think you made a mistake. Anything you had to let go of, I think needed to leave your life or your journey. So trust that, okay? Stop over-romanticizing and over-idealizing the past. There's never any mistakes. I look at it that way. There's never any mistakes. It's just a divine detour, and anything that's meant to be in your life will find its way back to you. So follow the white rabbit. I feel you've been through a lot of rabbit holes. It's a 3. The card just fell right on the ground, right off my desk. So something just got pushed over the edge, okay? Maybe you got pushed over the edge when it comes to going down a rabbit hole. Follow the white rabbit. I do feel this was an opportunity for you to meet your most authentic self. I feel a divine feminine here that maybe went down a lot of rabbit holes investigating and asking questions about who you are, why you're here, why you do the things that you do. And I do feel you're going to want to watch your temper. Do not allow anger to rule you. There could be some sacred rage as some truth is being revealed here. As you look closely at a situation, it's like you've been cracked open. Something's been cracked open, like you've been on a psychedelic journey here with the mushrooms, the magic mushrooms, I feel. We got a heart here, so a heart chakra activation and gaining that higher perspective. I think there's anger here. There's this energy of judgment and awakening. Do not allow your anger to rule you at this point in time. So you are learning to create what it is that you want. You're learning to go your own way. I think maybe you kissed a lot of frogs along your life path, Pisces, and now you're coming into meeting the one. But I don't think you know who this person is yet. Get ready to receive news. Get ready to receive news. I think you're learning to create your own world. You're learning to create what it is that you desire, but you've definitely been in the void. I do think you probably had to kiss a couple of frogs before you called in a prince here or something like that, Pisces. It is carrying with it the vibration of the world. So after the awakening comes the completion of the lesson. So there is a fascinating uncovering of some truth that I feel might be triggering some sacred rage. So how can you just keep putting in the effort? Because I feel you're on the path of like advancing, stepping it up. So let's get some spiritual journey oracle messages and see what we need to do. Yeah. Breakdown. So the Tower. So when we create a false foundation of status, materialism, greed, money, then the universe kind of has to come in and break down that false foundation so we can tap into this greater existence beyond us, beyond the physical, beyond the material. And so I do feel there's a very painful awakening that has taken place here. And you are being asked to really dismiss the lower ego and to keep journeying towards your higher self. So I think you're learning to fill your life with compassion, with joy, with love. And you're at a pivot point. So you can keep staying in the false foundation. You can stay stuck in the matrix, or you can pivot and make a substantial decision that will have massive impact. I think you're at the fork in the road where you've been triggered with something curious. Curiosity meets opportunity, but you have to ask the appropriate questions. I'm being shown the Queen of Swords. So you got a Queen of Swords situation. You got to look closely. You got to read between the lines, and you got to really think long and hard before acting out of character, I feel. And I think you're angry. I think you've been led astray and you're angry. Maybe somebody led you astray from your white rabbit, from your Empress too. That could be another message. Let's see what needs to come through with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. Well, we get the Manifestation card. We get the Dreams. And we get the Spiritual Coursework. On the bottom of the deck, we get Empathy. So maybe you've given your endless empathy to somebody that didn't deserve it. And I think you need to understand that maybe it's time for you to walk different timelines with a connection. Maybe you're going through a timeline split and you need to walk away from something here. So you're being called to have understanding towards a situation. I do feel a split. I do feel you're going your own way. You're stepping towards your spiritual path. You're going towards your greater purpose, deepening your relationship to yourself. And I think you're walking away from somebody that's choosing to stay in a lower frequency timeline. So I think that the universe is bringing forward a lot of prophetic messages in dream space, telling you to go towards your manifestation. So if you have been practicing the law of attraction, if you have been reprogramming your thought patterns, I do feel you are coming into this realization that you create your physical reality through your thoughts, through your words, through your emotions, through your daily practices. And so you're learning to create your worlds. You're learning to create your desires. And I think you're learning to decipher messages from the spirit realm. And so you're going through a process of evolution. So maybe February is sparking a new interest. Maybe you want to start studying some esoterics, astrology, the tarot, a new spiritual nature, a new spiritual vocation. And I do feel like you've come onto this path realizing like, oh my God, I'm an empath. And Pisces is probably the most empathic energy, and we got to learn to protect our energy. So just embrace the journey to the higher self. I think you're receiving downloads, an abundance of downloads, and maybe you haven't been expecting this activation to come forward, but these downloads are guiding you towards some truth. I think you've been misguided with a group of friends, and you're being asked to release a group of friends that have kept you stuck and stagnant so you can go towards your soul's growth. And I do feel this will call in a new romantic partnership. So you are protected. I did see the 444. So you are protected by the divine as you move forward. So move forward with confidence and keep following the signs and the syncs because they are helping you make these big decisions. The universe, your guides, has been communicating with you through the numbers, through the signs. So watch for them. Pay attention to what you're thinking about because it all holds a deeper meaning for your life, for the decision that you need to make. Because life is not just supposed to keep happening to us. It happens for us so we can make choices to better our path. So it is kind of time to spend some time in solitude, to go within, quiet introspection, solitude and reflection, disconnect, because you are finding your authentic voice. And so something I think is being unveiled. And I think you're learning to discover who you really are in this world, and you're getting to know the new you. So let's jump in with some cards, Pisces. And let's see what else needs to come through. You're getting to know the new you. And I do feel as you get rooted in your truth, there might be a new beginning here with the divine masculine, or maybe you are this divine masculine. There's a new beginning here, a new beginning that will bring forward a lot of stability, but there is a need to take charge of a situation. I feel a very reliable offer coming in, an excellent opportunity I feel is being offered to you. Pisces, I feel a masculine's coming in. He knows it's time to get to work. There could be a union of some sort here. Let's do 9 cards, Pisces. Let's see what needs to come through for you. We could have a masculine getting to know who he is in the world. We could have a masculine getting to know who he is. We could have a masculine taking charge of a situation, dealing with somebody that's only been with them for their money. But let's see what we got going on here. Messages for Pisces. Well, we got some divine awareness. We got a moment of self-actualization and truth coming through after a lot of confusion and a lot of illusion. We get the Ace of Michael, the Moon, the Queen of Wands in reversed, the 4 of Cups, the 8 of Michael, the 8 of Swords, the 5 of Wands in reversed. We get the 6 of Cups. We get the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, so there is a major realignment going on here with you, Pisces. And then we get the 8 of Coins. It's time to get to work. It's time to get to work, and you know it. So I do feel you've been receiving some very powerful psychic insights. And reflection and meditation is what is needed as you receive all of this valuable information from the divine. How can you get your life to a state of peace? I do feel I'm talking to somebody who is a psychic healer, who maybe has healed from an old family belief system with the 10 of coins in reverse, and has healed some type of an abandonment wound. You've gone through a major release, a major purging, and you've closed out a cycle connected to an old mindset. I really do see that. And so reflection is going to really help you be grateful for the lesson. I do feel there's a lot of financial success coming. And you don't have to keep going through these challenges alone, right? So the High Priestess, that's your card. It is a very solitary energy, right? And you don't have to do it all alone. Pisces, you really don't. You can call in help. You've got a soul tribe out there that you can call in to help you out. I do feel you've learned to purge a lot of negative thought processes. I do feel you've purged that. And so an abundance of downloads has really been coming in. And so you really need to go into quiet meditation to release any worry, to refocus your energies, and to release an outcome. Because what you have been trying to call in, what it is that you desire, is coming forward. But there is a need to release an illusion. And maybe you're purging some karmic feminine energy when it comes to some behaviors. You're learning to just release any challenges. And sometimes it's just easier to walk away when there's no resolution in sight. Maybe you fought to keep a connection together for the last 4 years and you've been trapped, and you can choose to be free. We can't hold people in places they don't want to be at, because then we're trying to control an outcome. And so we can't make people do anything, Pisces. And so maybe it's time to just let something go to attract something better. But I think it's time to take pride in your spiritual practice, your spiritual work. Maybe it's time to do some additional training, some additional coursework, and some deep inner child healing connected to a connection where I think it was brought on your path for you to be acutely aware of your own emotions. Because I feel a level of depression and soul suppression here. And February is going to bring forward an opportunity to improve your intuition, to listen to your intuition, to prove to yourself that you can face your fears and you can grow through this experience of receiving guidance and trusting in the guidance, because there is clear guidance coming through with the divine. And you need to get balanced, because I feel you've been lacking passion, you've been lacking drive, you've been stuck, you've been depleted, you've been depressed, and you've not been seeing things clearly. And so I do feel there's going to be a revelation that's going to allow you to realign, because I think you've been holding on to something that was rooted in an old belief system or a childhood pattern. So let's take a look at what it is you need to break free from, because Archangel Michael is here with that sort of truth, saying, face the bumps. Yes, we get hindered, we get knocked down, but we got to get back up again. And when we don't see things clearly, it's hard to take charge of a situation. And so I think get ready to gain a new perspective, Pisces. That's your energy. Again, the Hanged Man, the new perspective. Take a pause, gain the insights, go into reflection, dare to do something differently, because I do think there's a better way. We get the Temperance card, could be dealing with a Sag, major arcana, and then we get the divine guidance. So this is the divine. The divine is bringing in a new perspective. You've got a lot of angelic energies in and around you. You are very much connected to the higher ethers at this time. And so there is a breakdown of a false commitment here. Somebody, I think, received a lot of poor advice. You've not been listening to the higher guidance with the Hierophant reverse. This is also about breaking traditions and searching for your own personal meaning in your life. Going your own way. Do not let people take advantage of you, because you get to decide how you approach your life. I feel a wise teacher here. You're likely a wise teacher, and success is going to be around the corner. A lesson in self-control, forging the path, forgiving and healing. And look at that, you are the Empress. And I think you've had to heal from a lot of master manipulators who likely have taken advantage of you due to your endless empathy. And so you got to believe that you can manifest anything that you want. The Empress knows she can manifest it. So You got to put in the effort. You will be creatively rewarded. The Empress can birth anything. Maybe you're coming into some new abundant resources, but don't deceive yourself. It's time to let go of a connection that really is not serving you here, with the Magician reversed, the Six of Swords reversed, and the Two of Cups in reverse. You've been dealing with somebody who really isn't dedicated to you. Maybe it's time to go towards something new. I know, Pisces, we're the martyr. We're the martyr. We don't like to give up on people that we love, right? But sometimes we have to reach a conclusion. And I know it's 2020, and in hindsight, everything is 2020 vision. I think you're coming into some truth that you've not wanted to give up on somebody that maybe you thought was a kindred spirit, a kindred flame. But there's a lot of turmoil, and it's time to come out of this dark tunnel. I think you've been in a dark tunnel, and you've not been able to see things clearly, because you could have been dealing with a master manipulator. I think a realization, this isn't serving you, Pisces. And release the attachment to an outcome. Release the attachment to an outcome. I think it's time to just go your own way and create your own reality. And I think that will bring in an emperor that will be your perfect match. So how can you find your strength to face any challenges and know that you have what it takes to succeed? I think it's time to tell somebody to go fly a kite. Because there's really a lack of passion. There's a lack of growth. And I think as fast as it come in, that sense of wonder got put right out. And so move on to something new. Move on to something new. It's time to go towards something new and plant that seed towards something new. So get ready for an opportunity to be presented. I do think it's time to get to work on your next endeavor, whether it's work or relationship. But it's time to plant those seeds wisely and have patience to reap the rewards, because it will be rewarded if you step into this Empress energy. Let's get you one last message, Pisces. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Nothing changes if we let everything stay the same. So shift your energy, shift your focus. One last closing message for Pisces, please. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? I think you've been dimming your light to fit into a social group that really isn't meant for you anymore. Stop trying to fit in, Pisces. You are original. You are not like everybody else. It's time to take that leap of faith. If you leap first, the universe will catch you. So we do have a full moon in Virgo coming up at the end of the month. And if you are a Pisces sun, you will be in opposition to that moon in Virgo. So are you ready to take a leap of faith? Because I do think the universe will catch you. It's time for you to step up and answer your deepest calling. Have you done that, warrior woman? It's time to be that Queen of Swords. It's time to seed the light. It's time to lay that seed the light, and lay that new foundation. Call in your soul tribe. Call in your family. You don't have to do it alone, Pisces. And that's what I got for you. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, I do encourage you to check that description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thanks, Pisces.